All right, so here's the bantamweight contender, Mayra Bueno Silva. She fought for the vacant UFC Women's Bantamweight Championship back in 2024 at UFC 297. A lot of people feel like on any given Saturday night, she could win that world title.
And for Bueno Silva, she understands that on that night, she did not fight to her best. She was very disappointed in her performance. But she has said time and time again, if she ever gets back to that opportunity, she is definitely going to cash in. She is a great grappler. She's a massive fighter in this weight class, and she uses her physicality as well as anyone at 135 pounds.
All right, so the top 10 in the UFC Women's Bantamweight division has never been deeper nor more talented than it is right now. And of course, they're all chasing the champion who gets back on the proving ground here in a big spot tonight.
You know, and she knows that she holds the belt in the division that's been around the longest. She replaces champions like Ronda Rousey and Amanda Nunes and Holly Holm and Miesha Tate. All these great champions that came before her, she carries that as if it's a medal of honor to represent the history of this division in the best way. This woman is a savage, and she intends to keep that belt for a long time.
And in terms of muscle mass, body fat, I'm just not sure that she has ever been in the type of physical shape she is in advance of this title defense tonight. Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. Our tale of the tape for this Women's Bantamweight Championship fight. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Mayra Bueno Silva. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the world, Ketlen Vieira.
Oh, man.
You ready to fight?
This one's going to be crazy.
Good to have you with us tonight from T-Mobile Arena, the home of the NHL's Vegas Golden Knights, and the building in which DC shocked some of the MMA world at UFC 226, but this venue will always have a special place for you.
This venue holds a special place in my heart. UFC 226, I became the double champion. This is a fight venue that you should want to compete in. A great arena where you can make history. Tonight, you get your chance.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. All right, early round 1 action here. Some high-level striking, but also some risk mitigation by both of these women.
You got to think, though, there's like a lot of pressure on you when you get into a championship fight. You don't want to mess it up. So I understand the more cautious approach. What a kick. That one landed.
Nice feint with a right punch there by Mayra Bueno Silva. Well, that left hand has been there for him tonight, not on that attempt.
Well, this was clearly the game plan coming into the fight. Game plan, execute.
Vieira's back in full guard. Oh, she's going for a submission now.
She's so good here, John.
That guillotine is tight. All right, so she bails on the submission, favoring the position. Your thoughts on that?
John, she had it pretty tight, but she recognized she was going to lose it. So she kept the dominant position. I think that was very smart of her.
Oh, nice strike on the ground for her. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Bueno Silva's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it.
Big shot.
Bueno Silva's back in half guard. Oh, she's going for a submission attempt again. To me. Oh, somehow she gets out.
I thought it was over. But that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters in their submission defense.
Continuing to work out of the half guard. 5 minutes down, potentially 20 to go.
All right, take a seat, breathe, muito bom, okay? In through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay, olha. Próximo round.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 is underway. Bueno Silva's hook shot there looked pretty good, but blocked by the defense.
Never seen anything like this, J.A. How in the world are these two women still standing? Oh, high kick.
Oh, man, I hate to laugh, but she lands another kick there, and now you're really starting to see that visible damage on the other side.
When you start seeing the redness in the leg, that means that every time she is driving that baseball bat right into the thigh where she wants it to land. And now her opponent is limping. Her opponent's wounded. Her opponent's injured. And now watch the target be way more stationary.
Nice kick by Vieira.
The issue with that kick, as effective as it is, one gets checked, you have the Anderson Silva situation.
Oh, big
my goodness.
Strikes landed on both sides. Oh, nice job by her there to slip the offense coming her way and then land a beautiful counter.
That was so nice. She rocked her there, J.A.
Oh, punishing elbow right up the gut. Beautiful cross by her there. She throws that thing quickly.
I mean, she is so fast. She gives a great setup. She's got tremendous timing. She gets that punch to the target.
Just over 2 minutes to go. Swing and a miss with that punch by Mayra Bueno Silva. She works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Oh, beautifully placed with that strike. Pinpoint, and it cut her open.
Pinpoint accuracy, and you can see the blood start to trickle down her face. Great shot landed by her opponent.
right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, so she does survive to see the next round, but as we show you some replays, DC, nobody's going to be kissing her on the cheek anytime soon.
No, it's a nasty cut on the cheek. She got hit with some big shots, and they really have taken an effect on her. Look at the cut on the cheek, and it was that shot right there that opened up the cut.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Well, pretty good showcase for these two women in the previous round. As our next round gets underway, some risk management in the previous 5 minutes there.
This is a big moment for both of these fighters. Somebody is really going to have to make a decision that they are the one that's going to get their hand raised. The previous round was way too close. Oh, that uppercut hook.
Oh, now we're seeing a lot of work to the body. A couple of those shots got through, and those will add up quickly, right? Even if you have the strongest core in the game, you don't want to take too many of those shots in and around your organs. Nice punch there by Mayra Bueno Silva.
Oh, they both threw really hard.
Just over 3 minutes to go now. Bueno Silva's thigh really starting to show serious signs of bruising here. So we have crossed the midpoint in this one. Oh, lands the overhand. How good is that?
There it is. Oh, guillotine.
All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success with this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting and elbowing. She's building her posture and punching. There are just so many different ways for her to score strikes from this position.
Working from the top here. Pretty good ground and pound here by Vieira. Another ground and pound strike lands. Vieira's back into full guard.
That was a nice transition.
Well, we talked a lot about her flexibility off the top, and she's got rubber guard now.
She's got rubber guard. She has options for finishing, but they're very rare submissions that we don't see very often in the UFC.
Championship rounds beckon.
About that last round. This round, we're going to fix it. I want you to step to the side, outside her power hand.
All right, we now re-rack some of the highlights from the previous round. DC, put your phone down, look alive.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Championship rounds are upon us. She can... Big shots being landed on both sides here. Man, that thigh is starting to show some signs of bruising. She's almost smirking about it, right? But
Yeah.
got to address it.
You can't laugh at it now. You can't laugh it off. You've got to do a better job of addressing it and deter your opponent from going back to the well. Because otherwise, it'll just get worse and worse.
Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown, dude? Well, a lot of offense coming her way, but she's blocking a lot of these strikes with that high guard.
Yeah, John, she's got a very conventional guard, but she's smart, right? She's a very smart fighter, and she does not leave her opponents many openings.
All right, so she attempts the takedown here. Decent entry, but unable to get the fight to the ground.
She's having a difficult time securing the hips. Why not go upper body, try to engage in the clinch, try to mix it up if you're going to get these takedowns. Beautiful defensive skills on display.
She's got that single collar in the clinch now. Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Back to her feet now. Good sign for her there.
Staying very active. She lands a nice punch to the head. Another one. Yep. Up and the left hand.
Well, no surprise here. She backs off and welcomes her opponent back to the feet. Feint left there by Mayra Bueno Silva. And again, the two women clinch now. She missed with that jab. Both fighters throwing heat now. Under 30 seconds. Ten seconds remaining here in round 4. 20 minutes down, remarkably. We're still going on, 5 to go.
Another 10-8. Another 10-8 round.
Really impressive.
I mean,
She's
jeez.
out there against you. Keep that going. I want you to change up your strikes.
All right, now we take a look at some of the action from the previous round, of which there was a lot.
You ready to fight? You ready? Let's do it.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg there. Another leg kick lands. They just crash into each other, and every time you wonder who's gonna fall.
Silva gets caught by the inside leg.
Huge elbow lands from the clinch.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Oh!
Man.
That landed clean.
Oh, nice change up on the tempo. There is the hook in the clinch. Lands by Mayra Bueno Silva.
She's got her in a lot of trouble.
Spinning back fist.
So when you're in there and you're finding a hard time finding your rhythm, you got to just go back to...
Oh, wow. Two minutes now to go in this one. Looks as though she's trying to leverage a hip with that butterfly guard. If you're the dominant fighter, champ, what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to circle her off the octagon side. I'm trying to put my body between the fence and my opponent to limit them from using the cage as a way to get back to their feet.
Way to kick her off and try to get some space to get up.
Under 1 minute to go, fifth and final round. Nice punch there by Vieira. Bueno Silva's trying to get a triangle submission here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Attacking on ball.
Oh, she got out. How good is that? Back and forth action right until the final horn. That one's going to hold up in the Fight of the Year conversation. Well, stand and cheer, ladies and gentlemen. In all likelihood, we have a new UFC champion, and she got it done with her striking tonight.
All hail the new queen of the UFC. She used her striking, her beautiful footwork, in order to confuse the champ. The champ looked lost all night trying to chase down this beautiful challenger. No more challenger will be attached to her name. She's the new champ.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest, 50-45. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Mayra Bueno Silva!
All right, well, DC, I got to give you credit. You sort of foresaw this result tonight. We have a new UFC bantamweight champion. Congratulations go out to her and her team.
At some point, you're going to listen to me. At some